The Billboard Music Award goes to Justin Bieber.
Justin is well known for a variety of reasons. He was a YouTube sensation as a child, he adores his younger brothers, and he had a difficult relationship with Selena Gomez. #never forget. And he's everyone's hidden favorite. However, it's easy to forget that the individuals we see on TV, in magazines, and on social media are usually only a small part of the picture. After all, just because you know someone's name and consume their work doesn't mean you know who they are, no matter how big of a fan you are. Some things are just kept private, or in this case, are simply less known. We're not claiming to be able to paint a picture of Justin Bieber that surpasses anything you've ever imagined, but we've compiled a list of little-known facts about him. It will, at the very least, make you grin, laugh, cry, and possibly cringe, all in the interest of getting to know the Prince of Pop a little better. Will it, however, make you love him even more than you do now? It's best if you believe it. Here are 10 things you didn't know about Justin Bieber. By the way, while you're here, make sure to click that subscribe button to stay up to date with all our engaging videos, and use that trigger finger by smashing that like button. Now, let's get into it. 1. He is a big fan of onesies. He once showed up for a picture shoot with the Hollywood Reporter draped head to toe in a cherry red jumper whose only point of access and exit is a blindingly bright white zipper. The only question now is if he sleeps in them as well. Despite his attempt to portray himself as a formidable guy, most people still consider Justin Bieber as a big baby. And he just added to that notion when he went toy shopping in a onesie in Los Angeles. 2. Will Smith is his mentor. They meet once a week, according to Will. Now, this may seem unlikely, but his tutor is one of Hollywood's best and most famous actors, not another musician. Who knows how the two met, but they definitely share a lot of interests. If Will's parenting is any indicator, he urges him to always be true to himself. According to reports, Justin Bieber met with Hollywood star Will Smith on a weekly basis for counseling. According to reports, Will Smith first aided Justin Bieber when the Baby singer returned from his world tour in 2013. Smith paid a visit to the singer's home and shared a 3-hour conversation with him. Scooter Braun, Justin Bieber's manager, reportedly stated that Justin Bieber was ecstatic to have Will Smith visit him. According to reports, Justin Bieber was overjoyed when Will Smith made time for him. Weekly talks between Justin Bieber and the Hollywood celebrity were held to tackle emotional and other potential issues. 3. He doesn't allow #haters get the best of him. Despite bad reviews, his documentary, Never Say Never, was an international success, grossing $100 million. Never Say Never alternates between live concert footage and a personal, behind-the-scenes look into Bieber's life. It begins with a recap of his meteoric rise to fame, which included uploading videos of himself performing versions of popular songs on YouTube, being found by manager Scooter Braun, and becoming an overnight celebrity. On December 14, 1983, the film had its UK premiere at the Warner West End Cinema in Leicester Square. Never Say Never Again grossed $160 million worldwide, a good return on the $36 million budget. The picture ended up grossing less than Octopussy, which took in $187.5 million. In actuality, he was regarded by New York Magazine as a bland, pious, deeply unthreateningly little Furby of a pop idol, but the 3D concert film experience made him a lot of money. 4. He auctioned his hair for $12,000 on eBay after cutting it. It went for around $40,000 when it was sold. When Justin Bieber cut his hair, it made headlines. When he was a guest on Ellen DeGeneres' show, he handed his hair clippings to her and asked her to donate the hair to a charity of her choice. The locks were then put up for auction on DeGeneres' eBay page, and offers began to come in. Now that the auction is over, the victorious bidder will have to pay $40,668. That's true, someone is paying tens of thousands of dollars for the hair of a 17-year-old pop sensation. Don't get us wrong, we love Justin Bieber, but $40,000 can get you a lot of great items. At the very least, the money will go to a good cause. DeGeneres will send the money to the animal rescue organization, the Gentle Barn Foundation. He predictably gave the earnings to charity. What the bidder is doing with a bag of Justin's dead hair is the real question. 5. Usher started his career. Because Justin Bieber was one of the first major musicians to be found on YouTube, his finding was quite revolutionary. Usher, an R&B singer, was instrumental in Bieber's early success, and the two had a mentee-mentor relationship as well as a well-documented friendship. Usher played an important role in Justin Bieber's early career, and he is responsible for a big portion of Bieber's success. Scooter Braun, who was a member of So So Def at the time, discovered Bieber's YouTube videos. Bieber, who was 13 at the time, traveled to Atlanta with Braun to record demos and met Usher shortly after. Sure, his mother's YouTube videos gave him his first break, and he met manager Scooter Braun, but it was Usher who signed him to a label. 6. He is a huge fan of the film The Notebook. Remember all the tears that poured down your face after watching The Notebook all those years ago? And then last week, when you rewatched it for the first time in a long time? Well, Justin Bieber understands all of those emotions, telling James Corden that he, too, cried while watching the Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams romantic comedy. "I cried, man. I'm an emotional guy," he admitted. If you had any doubts that Justin was a genuine softie on the inside, consider this. He would love nothing more than to snuggle up with you and cry while watching a Nicholas Sparks film. 7. Berry Captain Crunch is his favorite breakfast cereal. Justin's favorite breakfast, according to NDTV Food, is Berry Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch is well known in the United States for producing a variety of cereals. 3 years ago, Justin, who had reduced his sweet intake, appeared to have a sweet craving. Currently, the singer-songwriter is staying in shape by going to the gym and eating gluten-free foods, while occasionally indulging in his favorite foods. You may now purchase Captain Crunch with berries and pretend that you and Justin are both eating the same thing. 8. He was once late for a concert in Salt Lake City, Utah, due to a hospital visit with a 7-year-old girl. On Saturday evening, Justin Bieber surprised a young fan by paying her a visit at the hospital. Millie Flam, 7, had tickets to watch her favorite performer Justin at his Salt Lake City concert on Saturday night, but she was unable to attend because she relapsed and had to be hospitalized for the 3rd time for leukemia. Justin persevered, paying Millie a visit on Saturday evening and even delaying his concert to meet her. Justin made sure he didn't rush spending time with the kid fan who had leukemia. His heart is bigger than his name, as seen by this. 9. Jeremy, his father, is a former mixed martial artist. Just when you thought Bieber fever couldn't get any worse, comes word that his father is a deadbeat and a former MMA fighter. Father Jeremy is a former mixed martial arts fighter, according to a report. He's been working non-stop to get his new pad Fight Club ready. He enjoyed fighting, and his ambition is to manage future fighters and possibly return to the ring. It's ludicrous that Justin Bieber's father is an MMA fighter. The guy appears to be a complete chump. Success seems to run in the family. Let's not forget that Justin also spars with his father. Sweet and punchy. Yes, indeed he is. 10. In every city he travels, he goes to a mall. Justin Bieber, a 27-year-old Canadian musician, has come a long way in his career, from being an unknown YouTuber to being a global sensation. With his large fan base, the singer has toured every city in the world and visited numerous locations. Do you know what Justin Bieber's favorite pastime is when he's on the road in different places across the world? The young vocalist has performed cities and nations across the continent, from India to Australia. After his concert, Justin Bieber has the opportunity to rest or tour the towns, and Teen Vogue reports that there is one thing he does every time he visits a new city. Every place he tours in, the artist pays a visit to them all. So that portion of your fantasy life where you marry Bieber and go on shopping sprees might not be so far-fetched after all. What are your thoughts about Justin Bieber? Let us know in the comment section below. And hey, if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so we can continue giving you the best content. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.